Thanks for returning to watch us. The Tier 4 final coming up. We've still got quite a big crowd actually, considering it's Monday morning, 1 AM. We've got some Steel Queens in the house across there. They're shouting something at me. I don't know what they're saying. Or they're shouting something at Mary. Look at your phone. Hello? Yeah, we want to do All-Stars, yeah. Are you alright? Right, give it a go. Right, we need to do the All-Stars. I better go just now. Okay, cheers. Yeah, we're ready. Nick will be coming. Sit down, Nick. Okay, we'll get them up on the screen. We've got the Tier 5 All-Stars first line. Any moment now. Any moment. Oh, that microphone. Oh, right, I know what she's been in. Right, are you coming to do this, Nick?
All right.
Come on, Nick. Tier 5 All-Stars. Line 1.
Oh, no.
And these will be a surprise to you as well, because you were asleep most of the day.
You can sell me the dream.
Can tell you a fabled tale.
Sell me the dream.
Oh, here we are. Now, none of these players have photos.
I don't agree with any of those. I'm kidding.
Well, Ian Chan, unfortunately, got injured. This is why we're doing Tier 5 now. Ian Chan, unfortunately, got injured, but what a hustle he put in.
He did indeed. He led that team and dragged them all the way through to the final. And as he was saying over there, in his probably mildly concussed state, they were just happy to be there.
Yeah, and Anwari, I think there was some problem with their roster, but we did remember him as an All-Star, so good for him. He was good for him. Katie Goodwin, I thought she put in a good shift for the Southampton on the wing. Mike Harris, people have mixed opinions on the guy. The jury's out on him, but I thought he had played a good game. And Henry Fail, what a shot the boys got.
Exactly.
Yep.
Failed to prepare.
And then line 2. Oh, netminders then. Netminders. The Cambridge. Oh dear.
Oh God. Oh, we
slapping my own wrist here.
Just got in trouble from the Oxford group.
The Oxford goalie, Jaylee Sharples, I thought was outstanding all weekend. Absolutely great techers, as it were. And then we put in the Mahusiv Birmingham Lions goalie, because basically if they could score one goal in every game, they'd have won 3 and drawn 1.
Yeah, exactly.
They drew 3 and lost 1. He conceded 1 goal all weekend.
Exactly.
So absolutely outstanding stuff. Now looking at line 2 for the Tier 5 All-Stars. We got that, Joe?
That's Sheffield Tambori.
Here we
are. Go.
Rebecca Guerrero. I think she actually played D for this team.
Oh, my God, here we
and played wing in this tournament.
Look what happens when I'm not here.
That's what happens when you're not here. Big Wolferson, big beard game.
Wolfie.
Decent at the back. Win from Southampton, strong at the back as well. Paul Martin obviously banging in goals for fun. And James Allison, I thought put in a good shift. Maybe didn't score many goals, but put in a good shift all weekend.
All I want to know,
Right, Tier 4.
All I want to know is, how did you fail, quite literally fail, to put... How did you fail to
Did you submit that roster?
I did submit the roster. Yeah, submitted.
Yeah, we submitted it. Did it not come through?
Anyway, we'll go back to the main point. How did you quite literally fail, to put fail and win together? Fail to win?
Fail to win. How did I not do that?
Nah. There's been some other comical names out there, and
sorry, Joe. Bit of a technical hitch caused by ourselves, not Joe, of course.
Sorry, Joe. Oh, Joe's back on the headset. That's good news. The other thing we haven't seen this weekend is any comical Zamboni crashes. So for the last time, the Zamboni exiting the ice. I heard the Monday.
There was a Monday.
From the throne room.
Oh, team list. We got a team list for this.
We've got what?
Ah, marvellous. Let's... Oh, Joe. I never thought I'd hear myself say, oh, Joe, but that was an odd
Dave.
Joe moment. We'll just presume it's something that Dave's done wrong, that Joe has to fix.
Yep. That's how it works.
Seems like a fair and accurate way forward. Plus, Joe's the one who's here, so... Right, team lists. Hull Ice Hogs roster. Yep, those guys. We all know the danger men. We've got Ewan Telford, Jeffrey Lill, and of course big Alistair Marsden, who was a wrecking ball in the last game, Nick, if you didn't see it, going in for the rebound, wiped someone out in doing so. And the goaltender, Rhys Harry at the back, excellent goaltender. So that's the players to watch essentially in this team. And then if we look at the Oxford Vikings team, they've even got in lines. That's even better, isn't it? They set their lines. Now you've got Hopkinson Woolley, who's played Woolley good today. That's the second time. I'm sorry, but we've reset the live.
He's looking for the mammoth performance.
We've got Heyman, who scored that lob goal. Verboom, actually number 7, not number 97. So they got that one wrong. Fanny Deneau, Stone and Guerrero being solid at the back, and Dell as well, who has been playing well as that sort of extra forward. Lisa Choi is not here, unfortunately, but we've got Calvert and no Devlin. Devlin, unfortunately, had to bow out as well due to some medical issues.
And to be honest, I think we would still go with the only way to beat Riggs is probably with a stick while he sleeps.
Yes, that is true. He has been beaten once
in a calendar year.
In a calendar year. And Dan Locke and Gray as well, excellent too at the back. So there we have it, and we'll. We had this conversation earlier on. I can't do but the girls, you may hear them all weekend, have been doing the they seem to like Shania Twain. I'm slightly concerned that Vicky seems to be getting up with a purpose and walking around here. Please don't come here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Now we have the Minister for Sweet Sweet Justice is back on the microphone.
A simple go team might have sufficed, to be fair. Hi, Vicky. Right, you can do it once on here, not on the arena, because they're about to play.
over the arena?
No, they can't do the arena here because they're about to play. You can do it on the live stream, and then you can listen back to it. So you're going to set her up for it, Nick?
Set it up for what?
She's going to just say we're going to have an impromptu karaoke session with Vicky Carson for the Caledonia Steel Queens.
I'm going to pass the headset to you and let you do this. You're the coach.
We've got Vicky Carson here from the Caledonia Steel Queens who's on the live stream. Hopefully the girls at the other side are watching it back. Vicky, would you like to say anything to the girls? Thank you, Vicky. Right, now back to the game. Here, Nick. Do you feel better now?
Well, that was
right.
unique,
Okay.
Is the word I'm going with.
Why can't you get mics on the arena?
Because they're playing. It's their final. Paddy Martin taking his place on the All-Star team is pretty cool. He hit 50 BIHA goals this Nationals. All right, in total. I was going to say he didn't hit 50 in this Nationals. That would have been pretty impressive.
Challenge accepted. Whoa, good hands.
Rambo, what do you think this game's going to turn out like?
I think it's going to be. I think it'll either be What?
Oxford 1-0.
Yeah. Well, actually, this guy's got pretty good hands. This guy here.
He's got surprisingly good hands.
Yeah. Oh, good poke check.
Right, I'm going to go back.
Past Heyman.
Slashy McSlash.
I'm only joking. I don't feel bad though. Sorry? Oh, yeah. Danny, would you like any baked goods? Would you like some baked goods? No, help yourself.
Oh, shoots, good
If you
save.
could bring me a piece of caramel shortcake, that'd be much appreciated as well. It's in the green tub. The green tub. That one.
I'm sure you said, Rambo, you wouldn't order around your players. Fetching him caramel shortbread.
There's muffins there if you want one as well. Yeah. No, it's... Oh, good play by Kieran Calvert to break up that play. Nick, who you got? What have you got? Any predictions for this game?
Oh, talking to me.
Somebody wins, according to Andy Miller. There's a certain phrase I don't want to say, Nick, but it's possible in this game.
Coin toss. Coin toss. Coin toss.
Imagine Ice Sheffield, we ran out of ice time and Ice Sheffield just made us settle it in the car park with the coin toss.
Settle it.
Me? No, everyone sorted. I'm just,
gloved.
I'm just relatively consistently incompetent. With a cheery disposition.
Why not? Anyway. Oh, chance out in front. Oh.
Nick. The girls are doing a great job on camera, Andy. You're mugging them off. There we go.
It was great. It's not as if all the action's been in that end and the static cam can't pick it up. That's right, Charlie. That's what he's there for, though, at the end of the day. Riggs...
I think Charlie Hughes needs to get more vocal in the crowd here towards his own team. Verboom! Oh!
Sneaks that one past the post.
Verboom. Maybe should think about passing. Shoots. Oh, shoots straight at the goalie. It's never going to go in. Verboom. Kieran Calvert thought about the shot, realised he had a wooden stick and thought better of it. Thank you, Callie, by the way, for sorting that out. He's a good lad, Callie. Really, he really is a good lad. It's not true what they say about him.
Yeah, all that
It
stuff.
probably is actually true what they say about him, and he loves it.
all that stuff that McKinnon and Rob were talking about him. That's a good one-handed slash. Oh, that's not such a good pass. Whoa, Jeffrey Lill turns it a sixpence.
The Dragons have got a team. The Dragons have got a team next weekend, is that?
No.
And they've got the B team, if they're not. Was their C's this week?
Yes. Sorry. No. My bad. So are we going to save the Tier 4 All-Star lineup until next week?
I think so. Yeah. I think we'll fit that in next week.
We'll shelve it amongst all the other interviews.
Yeah. Are you okay with that, Joe? Can you save it to next week, or do you need us to do it now? All right, we can do it after the game. We can do it as we sign off. Yeah, okay. We're doing a Tier 4 All-Star lineup as we sign off, so stay with us right till the end.
It's not the final weekend, so I don't think we need to do, like the big sign-off where we miss the big packing up. I'm saying it's not the final weekend, so I don't think we need to do the big sign-off, where we miss all the packing up. I think we've already done like quite a lot of it. I took down a banner earlier. I wonder why there was a spare bag.
Nick's in trouble on the live stream.
Where was the other one?
Hull looking to break out. Back to Heyman. Heyman shoots. Goalie covers it up.
Well, there's still people coming in.
Goalies go faster stripes in this helmet here. Is that a mage as well? He looks a bit like that helmet was designed by Tim Thomas. Johnson, who won Tier 3 last year with Nottingham, will be playing for London, his old team, next weekend. Okay. When did they talk and what? I missed this.
Oh, Callie, sorry.
We were being facetious.
We might have dropped the minute, in which case I think you should take it up with them next week or the week after. In the car park.
Yeah, Jeffrey Lill. Oh, Dan Locke. Locks down the penitentiary there with that D. Very American of me to say penitentiary, isn't it? WrestleMania have already started, by the way.
It
has. Has it? Yeah. Has there been any Rock sightings yet? Fair boom. Out in front. Heyman.
Chance.
Oh, it's a goal from Heyman. Or Hopkins and Willie. Nobody really knows. Oxford don't really care. It's 1-0.
Let's have a look at this one again.
Let's see that again in a super slow-mo or a super fast-mo. Oh, finished by
Heyman. That's why he may or may not have made the All-Star lineup.
Indeed. Quite. My biggest fan in the whole world's in this Oxford team. It's a shame because I normally get loads of compliments from him on the live feed when he's not playing.
Who's that?
That's Dan Locke, by the way.
The boom.
Is the Undertaker there?
John Cena is.
It's Marsden. What's he going to say about this?
Oh. Charlotte Flair takes as well, spoiler alert. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't.
Go for it.
Charlotte Flair beat Asuka. Didn't see that booking coming from the WWE. Oh, if there's any kids watching, close your ears now. Wrestling is fixed, but it's fun. Okay, move on.
Sports entertainment, guys.
Sports entertainment. This is sports at its highest level of entertainment we're watching right here, though.
A bit like Tier 2. That's sports entertainment. People's elbows.
Rebecca fires it out. Well, knocked off the wall by Stone. Stone gets away. Stone shoots. It would have been better probably not shooting that and just skating straight into a wall with it or something. A stone wall, if you will.
It's Stone.
Stone.
Whoop.
Oh, they're not going to hold his own standing there. Who's getting called? Who's getting called a penalty? The guy on he's the guy on the floor, or 29 for tripping. Right, thanks,
Look at
Andy.
this one again, Rambo.
Let's see it again. Let's see that again. he fell into the other boy's feet. Oh, dump. Oh! Second goal in a calendar year against Riggs. Just when we thought this final was maybe going to go one way, just like it was rigged or something, it went the other way. Wordplay, I'm all about the wordplay, me.
I was more thinking about the WWE thing. Like, this could be
yeah. I'm wondering if anyone wants to send me their credit card details in their account and stuff, I can get a free month of the WWE network and watch WrestleMania tomorrow. But equally, I wouldn't send me my account details either. So, right, any more chat on the live stream? Oh, that could have been an awful collision. Look out, here's Marsden. Marsden plays it now. Across it goes. Shot. Big block by Gray. Take it over there, actually, so I don't eat all. We're talking about baked goods again, people. Oh, by the way, earlier on, I had the pleasure of, BUIHA Instant Hall of Famer, Mrs. Ivel. There was a BUIHA Hall of Fame in the celebrity wing, Mrs. Ivel, alongside Stuart Mogg, who would be in both wings. Marsden.
The people's champ, Marsden.
Hand it. Oh, big shot.
That hit everything but the goal.
Heyman throwing the body on the line to try and win this. Dan Locke, nice play defensively. He's got to start working on that hat-trick he promised Lisa Choi. She'll not be impressed. Oh, big save! Almost scored himself, but the defender there. Oh, nice hit, Rebecca. To be fair, she's only given out what she's been given the whole weekend.
1 versus 50.
I've never seen anyone poleaxe so much and just keep getting up and going for it. Oh, well done. Danlock! Danlock! Danlock!
Oh, what a move!
Danlock! Oh, Danlock!
I wonder if the
Imagine the send.
main event at WWE could be finalised by a coin toss.
I think once we start getting the BUIHA halftime show for the playoff games, we'll be able to have like WrestleMania and stuff, like little sort of matches. Mankind wins the title, that sort of thing. I'll tell you what, we could, if we got Braun Strowman in Tier 2, that would be fun. Here's Telford. You and Telford shoots. Oh, Riggs gloves it. Now we know Riggs hasn't faced a lot of shots in actual Tier 3 this year, but we saw him in Switzerland. Remember we were there, Nick? We saw him there, and he was a pretty good goalie.
Oh, speaking of that, oh look.
Oh,
Just in case we
Swiss.
need it.
We've got some Swiss Franc. Oh no! Oh, we missed it. Oh, there's another goal. Straight back, Jeffrey Lill. Nice face-off win. Shades of Emily Anderson from this morning. Not quite as impressive, but.
Let's have a look. We got in super slow-mo. Ready for that super slow-mo?
Is it just me or is it? That's really slow. That's in. That was in. I think that was in.
So did I.
I'm convinced that went in and should have been a goal.
Here we go. Oh, whoever that is, they make a better wall than a window.
That's why we don't line up there. We had this discussion at our classroom session. Do not line up right in front of the goalie's puss because he can't see anything.
Boom!
Shoot! Oh, gloves that one. See, he saw that one and he saved it. Marsden's putting on a bit of a clinic in the face-offs, and just as we say that, he doesn't quite win that one. Calvert fires it off the wall. Danlock makes a good play. Give it up the wall. Giving it to Heyman, never a bad shout. Oh, Heyman can't quite get the handle on it. Ledger does a good play.
The quickest whistle of the weekend.
Pardon?
Probably one of the quicker whistles of the weekend.
Especially, I thought the rule was if there was no attacking players around and the goalie had to play it.
Mm-hmm. Which idiot told you that rule?
Was it not you? Oh!
What?
A hip check. Commonwealth Games are on, and Stone obviously disappointed he missed out in wearing his tighty whities in the diving team. But that was a definite hip check. He was definitely assisted in the air there. Nice 1-2 there between Danlock and Rebecca Guerrero. Thompson does enough to slow Danlock down. Danlock's he carries the puck a lot with one hand, a bit like some kind of Zorro or something.
I was going to go with one-arm bandit.
I've used Han Solo too much today, so I didn't go for
Hans
that.
Christian Andersen.
Hans Gruber. I like that one. That's a good one. Here's Verboom. Oh, and Jeffrey Lill. Oh, Jeffrey Lill. Looks up. Jeffrey Lill. Andy, you missed earlier on when I was singing Little Beautiful South after Jeffrey Lill scored. Oh, did you? Did you like it? Was it any good? Ice in here.
Bam, bam, ba-da, ba, ba. You see that? It's now in my head.
I think it's quite impressive that the crowd here has been almost as loud as any other night at Nationals. That's a third goal, Riggs. Telford this time. 7 unassisted. I tell you, Hull, this might be history in the making, winning tier 2 and then dropping back to tier 4 and winning that as well. Don't think many teams have done that before.
Yeah, I heard that the Typhoons are thinking about making a bit of a move next year.
Sorry?
I heard the Typhoons are thinking about making a bit of a move next year. Try Div 1 this year and then maybe 6.
Oh, Telford. He almost poleaxes himself. Reco Guerrero rubs him out. Telford, good play by Dan Locke. I think the thing is with Oxford, they just don't seem to have any energy left now. Oh, Verboom! Verboom! Too many moves! Verboom, he should have lowered the Verboom much quicker. And Jeffrey Lill finds some space. Good poke check by Hopkins and Woolley.
Oh, that's nice. There's a Leeds player doing the door for the whole team.
Yeah, Leeds and
Nice when everyone goes away and
Hull
makes
seem to
friends.
go way back.
If anyone knows what that feels like, they can let me
Here's
know.
Locke.
Please.
Locke. Locke is now.
That's a hook.
That's got to be a hooking penalty, but it's not called.
History. What a beautiful subject.
Oh yeah, we had some War of the Roses chat earlier on.
Did we?
I take it Lancaster won?
Shh. It's not finished.
Never
It's still
officially finished until we agree how you stay steak bake in this part of the world.
Look, I haven't seen any baked goods come out of Lancashire recently.
No, I haven't seen. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but they're not as nice as Nick's mum's cakes, are they? Oh, Lil, Hopkins and Woolley tries to break up the play. Calvert.
He's still a little bit gutted, but you know.
Hopkins and Woolley. Oh, good play, good play. Look at that. Shades of a young Richard Gray there. His BUIHA heyday. I don't know if
Which bit? The nearly blatant holding or the fancy puck control?
Fancy puck control.
Talking of puck control.
Shot! Oh, Riggs covers it up. You keep thinking in these games with the full 35-minute whacker and a goal that you're like, oh, this period's almost over, and then you look up and there's still 10 minutes left. Plenty of time for
10 minutes
Oxford.
to the first weekend left. That's really annoying after a 2-hour drive home.
You're going to have to download that. You got iTunes Music?
Oh, no, I got Spotify. That'll
When
be
you
on
get
there.
Spotify, you can get that. You can also check if that don't impress you much as well, which is what Joe used yesterday. Puck out for
Pretty sure
Calvert.
you Avalanche will vouch for that one.
Telford. Marsden. Shoots. Oh, good glove by Riggs. I think the thing is, Oxford aren't looking. They're not looking like they've going to create much here. They look very, very tired. Which I suppose sums out how me and you might feel at this stage of Nationals. This is still the most fun weekend of Nationals every year, I always think.
Yeah,
First
I
weekend.
agree.
Everyone, the good spirits. There's a good energy in the rink. Kieran Calvert now. Plays it behind to Dan Locke. Dan Locke fires it off the boards. Heyman can't get it through. Oh, Hopkins and Willie's. I'm not sure what's happened to him. He's down. Oh, Stone!
BUIHA sniper is in effect.
Stone there had a bit of a comedy fall.
Oh, it's good D again. Hull have just been too strong at the back for them.
Here's Kieran Calvert. Through he goes. Drop pass to Verboom.
They've got 6 on the ice. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I did not notice that. 6 on the ice. Probably one of the easier calls.
It's when
to
I
make.
saw the 5, the 5 leading the rush and the 1 back on the blue line.
Well, folks, that's what Oxford
Might want back.
Oxford education gets you.
Now they've got 1-2 lace. Oh, go for the old Andy Miller tactics. Hiding out the bench.
There's definitely some cuddling and frisking going on in front of the net there.
Whoop. I'm definitely thinking I might try that next week.
Sorry?
The whole Andy was talking about used to try and sneak a player off the bench. Try that next week.
Jeffrey Lill.
Well, if
That mic is pretty loud, you can hear. To be honest, with it finishing this time, I don't mind Sutton losing so much. Tom Dutton. I used to have a doctor,
he
Dutton.
may or may not be part of the All-Star team.
You tease, Nick, making all these people listen out for the All-Star team.
You know what? Let's have an hour-long podcast to discuss.
I think we got away with that once. I'm not sure we're allowed to ever do it again.
Shades of Basil Fawlty there. Oxford have got 1 less on too.
Oh, Rebecca, big play. But Andy, I remember smoking you when we played against each other. So please keep chirping away. you might not remember it, Andy, because you probably concussed afterwards. Yeah, it was in Murrayfield. Might have been. It was like the first year that we were in the same division in Cup. Yeah. I did. Could feel the air expel from his lungs. Yeah, would be. Hillsy's just a solid
chance!
rock.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. That's probably all she wrote. If
All
she
over
wrote,
but the crying. And the cleaning up.
it's now that Oxford should point out to the referee that I'm pretty sure that the GoPro clip is illegal equipment.
Pretty sure the what?
GoPro clip during the game. You're not. I'm sure you're not meant to have one. I mean, I don't really see why not, because it's not really dangerous or anything. Heyman shoots. Oh, he flips it wide. You're going to have to figure something out quickly here. So Vikings. Nick, apart from maybe the fact that Hull are winning this one, we did say that Hull might test the Vikings' jaw. See how strong it is. And we did say on our podcast that these two would be 1 and 2. So I'm pretty impressed with ourselves.
So am I. We can only get worse from here.
Yeah, exactly. Jonas just, I'm expecting tier 6 miracles from Oxford now. Miracles?
Is that Jonas of Leeds fame?
Yeah.
Because you may or may not have made the All-Star team as well.
Oh, he knows he did. He thanked us for the inclusion earlier on, though. I think the sound was off during that period, so nobody actually knows why they were in the All-Star team. It wasn't for running over one of our defensive players, put it that way. For some good skating and stick handling ability. Oh, here's Stone. Not the best of first touches, and away he goes again.
More of a pebble.
Yeah. That's the thing about Stone, though. If you put under enough pressure, it turns into a peril, doesn't it? Or is that something else? I might have completely.
I don't know where you got that from.
I have no idea. It's like 3 in the morning or something, is it not? Oh, back to the point. Shoots across. No. Dan Locke breaks it up. Dan Locke looking for Verboom. Verboom can't get the handle on it. It may have been touched. Ledger passes it to Marston, almost collides with Ledger. Shot. Oh, Rebecca Guerrero couldn't get a hold of it.
Hacked down those, hacked down in the previous game. She might reach that one.
Oh, looking the wrong way. Here's Telford. Telford goes round Dan Locke. Out in their feet. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. This is a clinic by Hull now. Absolute clinic. This Oxford team look done, unfortunately. They've given it their all. Are you doing the presentations?
Apparently so.
Yeah, cool.
In which case, we probably should quickly decide players of the game. They may or may not have played in this game.
Well, no, they definitely played in this game. This is quite tough, actually. We've had a few different goal scorers. I think at the centre of everything, there's been one man for Hull, though. Despite it being shared around other goal scorers, I think there has only been one man at the centre of everything. Everything offensively good.
Yeah, the netminder. It's the foundations upon which this rock.
With Oxford, it's a tricky one though, because I mean the clock stopped at 59 seconds and stuck now. Dan Locke shoots. Hopkins and Woolley tries to get it on net.
Oh.
I mean, there's been some hard workers in this
Whitley
Oxford team. Heyman got the goal, but I think I'm leaning towards towards one certain player that throughout the day probably merits it, just edges it out in the player of the game pool. What do you think, Nick? You think you know who I'm talking about?
Fine with me.
Yep. And I'll let you go. I'll go out on the limb here. You know my thoughts on Hull. You pick the Hull player of the game. Because I've pretty much picked the Oxford one. Okay, players of the game about to be announced. Nick Ivel running down to give them out. Commiserations to Oxford. Good game from them all. Players of the game now. Andy, can you hear me? Cheers to Oxford. Going round clapping. There's a lot of people moving for the exits that have stayed a lot later probably than they intended to.
Okay guys, so to finish off the evening we have the man of the match presentations and the trophy presentation.
Please line up at the blue line so we can get on with this. It's not like it's really early.
For the runners-up goes to
Number 5, Rebecca Guerrero, getting player of the match for Oxford Vikings. She'll drink all those beers, I'm sure.
we have number 7, Ewan Telford.
Yep.
So if we can invite the whole captain up please to receive the presentation.
Presentation to Thompson there, the captain. Sure, he can put a family photo in that frame or something. I can't believe that the trophies didn't turn up, folks. It's one of these unfortunate things.
Staying on until very late at night to watch this final. Safe journey home to everybody.
There we have it. That spells the end of Nationals for...
We will see you next Saturday, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yay, 8 o'clock in the morning next Saturday, folks. If you want to join the live stream, we still got the All-Star team to go through. And then certain death. But we'll be back next week, 8 AM. Oh, and next week, don't forget, tier or Division 1 playoff final will be on. Just waiting for Joe and Nick to fire back up here, and we'll get the All-Star teams going. Big shout out to everyone that stayed back and to our impromptu camera crew up here. Hailing from Coatbridge, Scotland, Mary Dobbin. Hailing from miscellaneous Britain, Sophie Tallis. Hailing from definitely Glasgow, Lynn Sinclair. And South Africa via Germany, Danny Lee Greener.
I got mugged off by the whole guy. He ran off with the beer, so I decided I was going to keep the trophy.
But did
you not see the captain when he came across? I was holding the trophy and he was like, "Oh, right, thanks." I was like, "No, we have to keep this one." And he was like, "Okay." What an idiot.
Where's Joe? Is the live stream off? Did you just kick the live stream off?
No.
No, we're still on air. We're still live to the nation. Or to the world. To the world. What are we talking about? People.
We should probably let him do it once on the microphone.
Who's that?
Do it.
It's not. They're nothing. They're not the loud ones.
But they'll now be loud.
Yeah. Here's more of them. And Rachel.
And he's not here.
Hailing from Glasgow, Scotland.
Do it.
The Govan side. Rachel Sutty has joined us. By the way, I think we picked none of Charlie Hughes' suggestions for player of the match.
Callie, you just got to London. How did you fly there?
What?
Callie just got to London.
He said this makes the journey go faster.
No, he just got to London.
The rules of the road are just guidelines. Are we able to do All-Stars now, Joe? Sorry. Sorry, but this is the podcast section of the evening. This is what the people want. Tier 4 All-Stars, everyone. Thanks for sticking back to watch this or re-watching it whenever you re-watch it.
There's 25 people who I've said might have been on the All-Star team. That's why they're here.
That's why they're here. So, line 1 for the Tier 4 All-Stars.
Some of you guys are going to be very disappointed. Oh, what time is it? Oh my God!
Yeah, 1:30 in the morning, and we're doing the All-Stars. Here we are, Nick. Starting off at the front with what's his first name? Is it Matthew?
Yeah,
Matthew Barton. I think
the mule carrying along the bears there.
Yeah, absolutely. On one wing, Steph Towns.
Is indeed 4 games, 3 goals. It's a decent return for Steph. Unfortunately, just couldn't get her girls through to the.
I think the standard goaltending's been a lot higher in recent years
indeed.
in Tier 4. And then Alistair Marsden, 12 goals, 2 assists. And this, remember, we set this up during the semi-final, so he hadn't even bagged these finals goals. So pretty impressive from him. Nathaniel Charlton. I thought he was excellent at the back.
What an absolute gentleman.
Yeah, a gentleman as well.
Stalwart at the back.
I still think he has one of the best profile photos in the BUIHA as well. And then right at the back, making 2 All-Star. It's a tradition for the Oxford women, making 2 All-Star teams over the course of a weekend. Rebecca Guerrero. Now we got it the wrong way around because she played wing for the Vikings and D for the women's.
She's in there twice.
Yeah, she's a utility player, and then line 2. Right at the front is it James, and how do we pronounce his last name? Because I keep switching.
Why? What's the 2 options?
Bonner or Boner?
Well, it depends if you're in the crowd. If you're going for in the crowd, you're probably going to go for Boner for the comedy effect, but it is Bonner.
Right, okay.
In which case, yeah, my captain played very well this weekend.
My captain. And then Will Heyman from Oxford scored that lob goal.
He scored the lob, and he also scored the only goal they got in the final. It was a great effort.
Yeah, and then Bradley Wallace, I thought was outstanding. One of the top points getters at the weekend.
Did indeed.
And then Dutton, no goals, but I just thought he had it already. He was all over the place, yeah. And then Rendell, Batty, and again a team that wasn't generating much offense. he kept the game close a lot of the time.
He did indeed.
Getting back there and back checking and such. So that's their second line of the Tier 4 All-Stars. And then the goaltenders, Adam Perry, 0.2 save percentage. Of course, the goals against average is inflated by these shortened games, so don't let that fool you. But a 0.92 save percentage, that's a save percentage that's like Bert Cricketti that we've talked about in the past and things would be impressed with. And then Sam, we picked someone, we're going to struggle with this, but Sam Ghazi. Pretty good. I mean, you probably want that lob goal back, but apart from that, great technique at the goal, and I think probably the Vikings would have won that semi-final a bit more comfortably if he hadn't been back there.
Exactly.
So that's your Tier 4 All-Star netminders. So, as we'd like to say to you, everyone, we'd like to thank you. Thank you guys who are on camera. I'd like to thank you for...
So are you, Joe. You're on camera too. Smile, Joe.
Joe at the background there. I'd like to thank you all for joining us here for Tier 4, 5, 6.
I've got a home to go to.
And Joe's telling us we can talk as long as we want. We'll be doing the power rankings as soon as tomorrow. I think we're gonna have to do that, or Tuesday or Wednesday. I've got the Wookiee game on Tuesday night. That's the next BUIHA event that you can watch online. Dundee Stars online live. They obviously don't need their own live stream after March. The Dundee Stars, so they're letting the Typhoons use it for the Typhoons Eagles game in memory of Johnny Wookiee, and that'll set to be an absolutely smashing game. So yeah, tune in and watch that. Nick, will you be watching that if you get the half a chance? Probably try to catch up on some Zeds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough.
Sorry, guys, but
yeah.
I'm watching the hockey for one weekend at the minute.
And then back here, 8 AM on Saturday, it's Tier 3 and 2 and 3 rather, and we've got the St Andrews Oxford's tasty varsity game as well.
Playoff game, not varsity game.
Sorry, not varsity game, playoff game. Which
remember the varsity game? We were there.
We were at the varsity game. Oh yeah, Sheffield. Swiss franc. Look at that. Ooh. And San Moritz. Those pedestrians weren't too smart in San Moritz, though. The old couple mugged us off royally. But we had a blast, and we're looking forward to bringing you so much more over the next few weeks. And of course,
exactly. So thank you to everyone in the team this weekend. Everyone who's come up and helped, and everyone who we interviewed as well. That's been a new thing that we've been starting to do.
I mean, the interviews have been working well. People have said the time, they've come up at the time. So it's been really good in that sort of thing, and I truly believe that that this coverage is only getting better, and it's thanks to you, folks watching at home. I mean, you'd agree with that, Nick. The folk watching at home are really the ones.
Do you guys make it what it is? As you can see here, we're obviously watching in the feed and trying to get to your comments and stuff. And as you guys tune in, we should get better and better as we go along. And obviously, remember, we are here at the end because we're the main guys, and none of this other fake commentary business.
The main event. I mean, you can have your.
All right, so you're the guy with the
Joe
power.
has got the power of God of turning us off. But apart from that, we are kind of the main faces of the organisation. Which is why we're going to be starting a GoFundMe page for the BUIHA, so me and Nick can get some kind of beauty therapy, and I can get liposuction and all sorts, and we'll look a bit more photogenic for you all the next time you watch the live stream. Joe's forgot to turn his mic off again, so we're getting the heavy breathing thing going on. Thank you.
I
think seriously we should sign off for the evening, because we are running out of things to talk about without going into what stuff that we need to do for the podcast. So, we need to get some merch going apparently as well. Somebody just said that. I think so. We'll get some merch going at some point.
Big Ram.
Nick and Rambo merch. Would people buy, seriously, send us a tweet at BUIHA Info, would people buy BUIHA celebrity t-shirts with Nick and I's face on them?
Maybe not with our face on. We'll come
let us know how much you'd be willing to pay for them, and if we can sell any.
No, what we need, Centre Ice t-shirt cannon.
A t-shirt cannon, but what? I'm thinking if we could sell any T-shirts, we could get them custom made. We'll give the money to charity.
What a great idea.
We will give the money to. We'll give the money to some kind of great cause. So do get in touch, and thanks for all your good times over the weekend. Stay tuned. God bless, or whatever, and enjoy yourselves. Okay.
Will do.
Thank you very much, Joe. That's a wrap.